One of the most important things on project work is cash flow. And so in today's video, we're going to be talking through how you can optimize cash flow on your construction projects. Hi, my name is Phil Zito. I'm the founder and CEO of Building Automation Monthly, where we help companies assess their new and existing talent and then create customized training programs for that talent so that way they can develop their professionals to execute work as fast as possible, reduce time to revenue, and increase the proficiency and margin per employee. So cash flow, all right? So when we're talking about cash flow, what we're talking about is having more cash that's coming into a project than is going out of the project. And this is really important, especially with small to mid-sized businesses, because what's happening is a project often is a profit and loss center inside of a greater profit and loss center. So if you think about a business, right, you have margin generating activities. Those are activities that generate revenue on top of cost. So they generate profit on top of cost rather, and they generate margin. So at the end of the day, you have those, and then you have non-revenue or non-profit generating activities. Those are things like sales and general administration, overhead, as it's called. So your goal as a project manager is to maximize cash flow within your mini P&L, within your project. And I often find that folks who transition into project management without a financial background, especially those of us who came out of the technician field like myself and moved in to project management, they tend to struggle with understanding this cash flow within a cash flow kind of P&L within a P&L analogy. So let's talk through how we can maximize cash flow on our projects. Okay, so the first thing is we have to really understand when we can bill, and we have to understand how those bills are going to be paid. So oftentimes, two of the quick hit cash infusions that you can have on projects are submittals and material orders. So by going and doing submittals, you're going to go and be able to hit a point of completion marker, which that's a point of completion is a measurement of how complete you are on the project and when you can bill. Now you have to be cognizant of things like paid when paid, and are you adherent to contractors POC and flow down POC, but those are other topics for another time. However, simplistically, you're going to look at getting those submittals done and submitted. That way you can get some cash in the door. Now here's the thing. You're going to be paying out labor every 2 weeks. You may not be paid for those submittals right away. So therein lies the rub. You're going to have a negative cash flow. You're going to be paying out more labor and not getting the cash flow in. That's a bad scenario to be in, but submittals are kind of the linchpin to being able to do any other work. So what's another approach we can take? So what we can do is we can pair that with material orders. Now you may say, but Phil, I often can't order material without approved submittals. And in some cases that's true. But oftentimes you do know there's certain parts of material that are going to be on the project regardless of the submittals. You know, you're going to order a server potentially. You know, you're going to order some software, some supervisory devices, et cetera, et cetera. If you are able contractually to order that material and then store it on site, that is a way to generate cash flow. And then as long as your payment terms are to your supplier and distributor are less or are higher than your cash flow coming in from the contractors, then you should be good, right? So if you've got, you have to pay the suppliers in 60 days, but you get cash flow in 30 days, I'm just making up these numbers here, then you're going to have 30 days of gap where you're working off the cash you've got before you even have to pay your suppliers and distributors. All right, so that's one strategy, right, is to maximize that. The other is to take advantage of payment terms. So if you have contractors that are under you, you can pay them when you're paid, or you can pay them when you're paid plus 30. So that would be net plus 30. So you get paid and then you pay them 30 days after that. And so you're still working off cash flow. You've got cash in your business and you're not taking, or in your project, and you're not taking it out of your business. That is the key point here, is having cash to work off of in your project. So we talked through using our submittals, and we talked through using our material, and we talked through about payment terms for our contractors. The next thing is a combination of outsourced work and taking advantage of those payment terms. So oftentimes, especially with smaller to mid-sized businesses, you can outsource your design work. You can outsource your graphics work. And you can get away with this because you don't have the overhead that trickles down like large OEMs have. So you have more margin leeway to actually use outsourced services. And then you can have it to where you do, once again, paid when paid plus 30. And so now you're getting paid and then you pay them plus 30 days later. And that puts you in a positive cash flow environment. So I know this is a little longer of a video, but these are some things I want you to be thinking about when you're doing project management, especially in small to mid-sized businesses, because this will help you keep your cash flow positive within your projects and will help you not tap on the cash flow within the greater business, which will help the greater business have cash that it can utilize to go and dive into greater sales or whatever expansion marketing it wants to do. All right, so if you've got any questions, like always, go to the comment section below the video. And if you're interested in this topic, definitely check out our BAS Project Management course, where we go through concepts like cash flow management, forecasting, project management, and everything you would possibly want to know about how to effectively and profitably manage a building automation project. Thanks a ton for watching. Look forward to talking to you tomorrow.